Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Vechain. Obviously, only 23 cents right now. It had a 5.31% decrease in the last 24 hours. We actually saw it go all the way down to about 20 cents, which is nuts. We see a very good price point. So if you're looking to enter in on Vechain, you're looking at a fairly good price, 23 cents. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to continue to see increases throughout the rest of the year. We actually saw it go all the way almost to 28 cents earlier in the week. For right now, we see the market cap at that 14.8 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours being 2.9 billion, and that circulating supply being 64.3 billion VET. We've talked about VET, like I said, a lot on this channel because there's massive potential behind it. So do make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn notifications on, and like the video. As we jump into our first article of the day, we'll come back and do price analysis and price predictions for April, May in 2021. So our first article talks about Vechain, Thor, and Salesforce collaborate on enterprise testing. If we go down, the team of strategy and architecture at Salesforce and blockchain platform Vechain Thor has successfully completed testing enterprise adoption concepts. One of the biggest objectives of this successful cooperation convey the mass selection of public blockchain and settle key businesses challenges that are generally unfeasible without this arising basic innovation. So trust is perhaps the greatest obstacle for multi-partner cooperation. Right now, it is unthinkable for a business to confirm the quality and uprightness of information of an outsider without broad time and cost prerequisites. So to end and to beat deterrence like this, Vechain looks forward to working intimately with progressives in the business world. So this is a very, very good news, obviously, for Vechain. We're continuing to see partnerships go very well, and people continue to collaborate with Vechain, understanding how big this really network is going to be. We go on to our next article. We do see Vechain to bring the power of distributed ledger technology to PWC and new partnership. So blockchain-powered supply chain Vechain is bringing the power of distributed ledger technology debt to the clients of PricewaterhouseCoopers or PWC. So the clients of the multinational professional services network of firms can take advantage of Vechain services following an initiation of an exclusive partnership between the two companies. So this is obviously another big partnership. We continue to see Vechain get a lot of people to wanting really to partner with them because they're so big. People understand that they are, one of those coins that have the real world use that a lot of people want to be a part of. So we go on to the next. We have an article here. We talked about this in our last video, actually, but, we're getting more and more people to talk about it now. We're seeing that, the Logistics and Supply Chain Summit for DHL, it's June 16th and 17th, 2021. And they talk about how it's from Chicago, Singapore, and Bonn. Obviously, they talk about a new era of logistics, which, could mean a lot of different things. But a lot of people thinking this could easily be a Vechain announcement for collaboration or partnerships. So if we go over to, like I said, if we go over to the Vechain website, we can actually take a closer look in that. We will do that in just a second. So we also see the Vechain Thor mobile wallet has been updated to version 1.5.10 on the Android platform. Bugs, including wallet crashing upon opening, have been fixed for all Android users. Please update your mobile app on the Google Play App Store. So we're continuing to see, updates, and that's going to be great for us to see that as we do have Vechain Foundation continuing to pump those out. We continue to really see Vechain do well. Obviously, the price point right now is fairly low, but if we go to vechain.org, actually, I want to go to vechain.com. That's going to be the one that has what I want to point out to you guys. So when they said DHL, Singapore and obviously Chicago, we have, they have offices in the U.S. and they have offices in Singapore. So a lot of people are trying to connect dots here and understand that logistics, okay, Vechain, it really just all connects together pretty well. But we'll continue to watch and see if there's any big announcements with Vechain and DHL. Obviously, they won't really tell us. They're planning on making it a surprise, it seems like. So we'll see what happens, but it does seem like, a lot of other partnerships and collaborations are going on with Vechain. So we're seeing a lot of big partnerships right now. But we do see a professional global team. So, like I said, they have offices in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. And, if you don't know what Vechain is, it's the world's largest, or I guess world's leading blockchain application platform driven by enterprise adoption. So they have proven expertise in many industries. We always talk about the industries they're in. It's kind of nuts. They're in fashion, wine, automobile, food safety, carbon emission reduction, and agriculture. If we go over here, we see easy to deploy blockchain platform, robust and secure blockchain infrastructure featuring turnkey solutions with both software and hardware, ensures a quick implementation implementation for enterprises and developers. And they talk about their partner network for ecosystem expansion as well. If we go down here, we can see their solutions. We'll quickly just go over these and jump back to the price analysis. So we see solutions including digital carbon ecosystem solution, consumer confidence index platform, automotive passport solution. We have the retail solution, logistics solution, liquefied natural gas solution. Then we go down here, we see digital content distribution solution, electronic document deposit solution, and we have the last but not least agriculture solution. So a lot of solutions, and there's obviously a lot of reasons to invest in Vechain right now. Do remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. But if we take a look at the last month, we can see this massive increase. It's very gradual. It's a very healthy chart up until about April 16th. Then we see a massive increase into really a correction that makes sense, and we saw it go all the way down to 19.37 cents. And you got to remember also we have the the market really just crashing for every crypto at that point. So we're seeing a lot of different price points now. It's jumped all the way around from 20 cents to 21 cents to 27 cents, or not 27 cents, but we got to about about 27 cents April 18th at 9 p.m. So we're continuing to see this coin jump around. I think right now we are seeing a very good price point for a lot of people. Seeing this 23 cents, I don't think we're going to see it too much more. Definitely in May, I think 23 cents isn't going to happen if, not once, maybe twice. I think we're going to continue to see Vechain reach new highs and new highs and higher lows as well. So if we see it right now, we do see that 14.8 billion, like I said, in the market cap. That's much lower than what we saw earlier on that 27 cents. Obviously, if we go to the prices, I do want to compare. So if we see, 15.1 billion, it says Vechain. So we're right, over $1 billion behind Chainlink. We were touching Chainlink pretty much for the most part. I think we could easily rise, another couple 5 billion by the end of this month at the very least, which would be right above even Litecoin. Uniswap's higher than I would expect. I think Uniswap comes back down a little bit, or we just pass up Uniswap at some point. I think Vechain definitely has what it takes. I think Chainlink as well will actually pass Uniswap. I think Litecoin will actually pass Uniswap. I think we're going to see a lot of coins, jump up here in the future. So we'll continue to watch Vechain. I think it's just a massive coin, and because of that, we are going to do our price prediction on Vechain. I do want to say, guys, we are looking at a pretty healthy chart. We have to remember that this last couple weeks it's a little bit different. Since April 16th, a lot of coins have done a bunch of different things, and it's a little bit harder to read. However, the price predictions pretty much remain the same. I will be going over those. So my price prediction for April is going to be, it's going to be in that 40-cent range, hopefully. I don't think we'll actually get all the way there, and because of that, I think we'll be right around 30 to 35 cents. I'm hoping for a price target of that 33 cents. I think 33 cents would be an awesome price target for us for April. If we can't get there, that's perfectly fine. I think we will continue to rise through the rest of May and 2021. But 33 cents, like I said, I think we could get there, and I think that'd be a great spot for us to really, stabilize and hit that all-time high around 34 cents or so. So we'll continue on now with our price predictions for May. Going into May, I think we will continue to increase, obviously hoping for about a 50 to 55 cent range. If we could get to 55 cents by the end of May, we'll be seeing big things. Obviously, a lot depends on if they announce a DHL partnership. We will see massive increases if they do. I think Vechain's going to be big, and we'll continue to see that through the rest of the year. Like I said, 55 cents, my price target for May. Going into the 2021 period, I think by the end of the year, we've talked about, a bunch of different prices at this point. So I've talked about a $7 to $10 range being a possibility. I will say, guys, realistically, I always try to keep my price predictions realistic, so I've been trying to reel that back. I think realistically, we've talked about in the past couple of series or episodes on Vechain, we've talked about right around that $3 to $4 to $5 range being a possibility. I think an all-time high around $4 and a stabilization around $3.30, $3.45 would be realistic for the end of 2021 with a bunch of good partnerships, a bunch of good really success stories and collaborations coming. And I think Vechain is going to do exactly that. So I think $3.50 to $4 is a very realistic price range for Vechain. We'll continue to see that market cap rise, and I think there's no problems behind that. So we'll continue to monitor the situation with Vechain, all these collaborations, and if Coinbase as well starts listing Vechain, we'll obviously see massive increases there as well. So thank you guys so much for, jumping in with me today and talking about Vechain. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like the video. I really do appreciate it, guys. If you could let me know in the comments as well if you guys agree or disagree with my price predictions. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.